Hi, my name's Harold. I'm one of the directors here at the shelter, and today we are priming all the walls of our newly renovated space, and we're hoping to paint them in the coming days. We have a lot of volunteers here who are helping us out, and we're really excited for this new stage of the shelter. We're kind of moving with temporary walls right now, but we're really excited to our new model shift in which we'll be providing long-term stays to guests and more supportive services to transition them into housing or whatever their personal goals might be. And I think our physical space is a huge part of this, so we're doing amazing renovations today. We're getting ready to prime all these walls. We want to make sure we're protecting our switches and our appliances. So Eitan here is doing an awesome job at taping around our switch. And Eitan is our current food and kind director, so he handles everything that has to do with donations, and he's been an amazing, important part of our renovations. Eitan, anything for the people?
I just wanted to say thank you so much for supporting us. Obviously, I run Food and Kind. We're always looking for donations, especially warm weather supplies, hats, gloves, socks. All those items our clients would really appreciate. So please get in touch with shelter leadership if you have anything kind of spare or extra that you'd like to donate, and we'd be happy to take it.
Amazing, thank you, Eitan. So these here are guest bathrooms. We have some lockers for guest belongings, and this is our laundry room. We have washers and dryers for ourselves and also for our guests. Back there is our maintenance closet, but yeah, this is all space that our guests are welcome to use, and it's like an important part of the services we provide. We always want to make sure we have clean sheets, clean towels for people. This is our staff room. So a lot of us here do overnight shifts. In my first year of college, I would spend 1 or 2 nights a week in this room every night. So it's a little crammed, but I will say it's still a lot better than some of the Harvard dorms. But it's great. We sleep here. We take turns staying awake in the space, making sure everything's going okay. So a lot of the people you see around here today have slept in this room. Overnight shifts are a super important part of the shelter. So moving in through here, this used to be our women's space. So female identifying guests used to be able to sleep in this room. But with our model transition, it's obviously gonna look a little different. This here is a temporary wall. It might or might not stay there, but we're still figuring that out. This is Christine, she's also one of our directors.
How's it going?
Anything for the people who might be watching at home?
Well, thank you so much for all your continued support. We're super excited for the upcoming season.
All of these walls here were not here before. This used to be like a common area, another couch, lounging area. All these used to be dining tables for our guests to eat. But obviously we want to provide people more space since they'll be here for a longer time. So we're kind of building, eventually we hope to have like pods for each person, but we're kind of putting these modular walls temporarily in so that we can support our model change. And so you see these are all temporary walls. They were put in like 2 days ago. Our student leadership team did an amazing job at getting all these walls donated, getting the service to put them in donated, and really making sure we got all the permits and actual manual labor to put them in on time. That was, I think, an amazing feat of our student team, turning this space around between the summer season wrapping up and now. This is Luke. Luke is our maintenance director. Do you have anything to say for the people who might be supporting the shelter?
Thank you. That's really it. Yeah, I mean, for anyone supporting, like, thank you. We legit couldn't do it without you. Like, we do look for support. We go to local restaurants. We do nice things. Like, it's thanks to anyone's support that we can do something nice.
Luke just touched on one of the amazing things about a student-run homeless shelter, and I think that students are very open to very radical ideas and trying exceptionally new things, and I think that makes us a pretty different shelter from other places and a place that many of our guests feel very comfortable calling home. We have a lot of work getting done here. We haven't made it into the kitchen yet, but this is our serving area where we feed not only the 15 people we'll be having in our shelter every night, but we also typically serve between 30 and 50 meals at the door. There's not a lot of services providing food at night in the greater Cambridge area, so we offer a plate of warm food, hot food, sandwiches, anything people might want at the door every single night. And This is also Christina. Christina is one of our amazing directors. She was also here, like me, full-time over the summer, learned a lot of lessons, but what do you have to say for the people who might be supporting us?
We're really excited this season with the new model, the longer term stays. We want to create stability for people, which we're going to be able to do this year, which is really exciting. We're going to provide people resources to get out of here, get into permanent housing, but we also want to make this place a home, which it really has been in the past, and it's really exciting to see the community that's built here, both with guests and with volunteers. It definitely feels like a home to me. So.
Yeah, and I think, like Christina said, this feels like a home to many of us who work here. I know we were here almost every night during the summer, and we come to miss this place a lot. We're really excited for our reopening, and I think that beyond the service we provide to our guests, to our over 200 student volunteers, and to our student staff, we also make a very lasting impact. I think former alum of the shelter have gone on to become secretary of the HUD department and have gone on to do really great things. And I think a really important part of HSHS is this mission we're pushing for students to see the realities of homelessness, get real engagement, and sort of provide service in a very unique, meaningful way that not only has them providing direct service, but also has them in leadership and making decisions about what these guests might want, hearing these guests out, and just engaging in a very direct way. So that's a little bit about what we're doing here. I think the space will look very different in the coming weeks, but we're really excited to open up really soon.
One more time. 3, 2.